Hello everyone, Pallytime here with a little bit different of a video for you guys today. What you are looking at right now is simply a screen capture of my monitor, and the reason for that is I get requested quite a bit to just show how, just show the editing process of the Dark Souls videos. So I thought I would do that as kind of a Christmas present, because, you know, I was just gonna do it anyway, but it just so happens that this video is gonna fall right about on Christmas, so we might as well do it anyway. Don't worry, there's not gonna be any spoilers because this episode would have already been released, so you're totally good there. So I use Fraps to record. I have myself a nice registered copy. Yes, it's my own. I did not pirate it. If you are using someone else's work to make a profit, you should fucking buy their work. That's my mentality. I'm using OBS to capture all this. Look at all the infinite windows. Oh! And as I always say, I record everything. I record my voice with Audacity. This might sound a little weird, but this is my commentary. If we want to see the actual video, it's in here fucking somewhere. It's right here. So there's the actual video file, and my commentary is right here. This is Dark Souls New Game Plus, Aggression Mod, Self-Grave Lord, Death Playthrough, Episode 15, best title ever. So I always give myself the same countdown before every episode. I just realized that I was recording this with Audacity and it kind of fucked up. So my audio is going to be done strictly through OBS, so it might sound like shit. But this is my audio. It ended up being about 48 minutes long. And I always start my audio the same way, and it is like this. Audio's running. Recording in 3. Recording in 3, 2, 1. Exactly the same, every single time. And the reason you do it exactly the same every single time is just so it's easy to find on this. Sometimes I mean, this is kind of a bad example because I started recording at the 11-second mark. But sometimes, you know, I don't start actually recording until my audio's been running for a couple minutes. So this just is an easy way to help me find the start point. Then to edit it, you know that this is the record press right here. So you just go in, you highlight all that, and then you simply delete this part. Now I need to record what my white noise sounds like so I can remove it. And once again, this is in Audacity, so all you do is hit record, and then I'm going to shut the fuck up for about 10 seconds. I usually hold my breath and make sure I stay perfectly fucking still. Hello everyone, Pallytime here. We are back in Dark Souls. Today, we're going to be making our way into the forest, and you might be wondering, oh, mouse is on screen, get that bitch off. You might be wondering, where the fuck are all your souls? Okay. So if you have headphones that leak a lot of audio, you would just want to mute this right here. Hit the mute button. And then once you have your white noise, you want to highlight an area, go to Effects, Noise Removal, get the noise profile. Then you can delete this extra track. Go up here, the hotkey is Control-R. That'll repeat the last effect. So you just got your noise profile from the noise removal. Now it's going to apply the noise removal to the entire track. And typically I do the noise removal for my white noise twice, just to make sure all the shit's removed. Once I've done the noise removal, I go back to Effects, find myself the compressor. You can see my levels here for the compressor if you wanted to copy it for yourself. I don't think I really changed anything too much. What does the compressor do? It makes everything sound much better. If your audio is super peaky in certain areas, it'll lower the peak. If your audio is very quiet in other areas, it'll raise it, just so everything is a more stable volume. And I like to think it makes everything under the sun sound better. So you should definitely be using the compressor if you're using Audacity. Alright, so we're done with this. I don't edit my audio any more than this. This is everything I do for every single episode. Real nice, simple, and easy. Then I go ahead and we want to export this. We're going to call it Dark Souls 15, I think. And that's just going to export to my desktop. Then we go ahead. This is when I would normally, I'll just close the whole thing. Do I want to save changes? No. We go ahead and open up Adobe Premiere, which is my editing program of choice. I have my recent project here for Dark Souls. And then we can go ahead. It's searching for files. No big deal. Go ahead and make our new episode by hitting Control-N. It's 15, not 16. And then our Audacity is done, so we'll go ahead and move that off screen. Move Fraps. Where is it? Dark Souls 15. So we just take our file that's on our desktop, move it on over to Adobe Premiere, so that's good to go. And we find the video file in my Fraps folder, move that into Adobe Premiere. Nice, simple, and easy. Editing is not hard, despite what people, at least this style of editing, despite what people will try to make you believe. So, it may take a second, but you want to make sure that your audio peaks load in for your commentary. You want to make sure that you could see all of this. So, really doesn't take that long, at least on my computer. Then you just want to go through here. And my editing style, what I like to do is, let me make this bigger for you. What I like to do is when I'm not talking, I like to shut the fuck up. If you haven't noticed, I talk a lot in my videos. So you could see some obvious areas where I know I need to make a cut because I stopped talking. So we could just go in here and we should check all of them first of all. But we can just go in here and I know for sure at this point I'm searching for someone to invade. So I'm not going to be giving you the most compelling commentary in the world. So we could just zoom in, find exactly where I shut the fuck up, lower my volume real fast. Let's invade someone. And we just go ahead and do Control K, Control Shift K maybe. I do it so much, it's just second nature. And all that does is cut all of the clips on that line. And then we can go in. Did I invade someone here? No, I just got attacked by plants. You guys don't need to see that. I get attacked by plants all the time. Responding to messages that you guys never see, more than likely. And just zoom this in a little bit more. We cut back in right here. The magic of editing. And then you just delete the middle bits. Slide this bitch over. And that's cut one. And then you just check to make sure there's actually things going on in here. Like I died to a bandit. Good. I died. So this is why you need to actually watch the clips, because I wasn't talking in here, because I wasn't planning on showing this, but because it's Dark Souls, fucking anything can happen. So we can just get to the point where I was at. That's fine right there. Go ahead and cut that. But we need to make another cut back here. So this is me getting owed. Probably me saying some encouraging things. And we'll just make another cut there. I died. This is fun. I'm having fun. I'm not having fun. Oh, I'm invading someone though. So, am I dead or am I invading someone? Anyway, that's our dialogue. Nope. Alright. Get our souls back. Some more campy dialogue. That was a dick move. That was a dick move. Probably won't show that because it's not very relevant. Oh, okay. Alright, that's happening again. You know, it's funny when you make yourself laugh. So again, we'll just go into where I was about to die. Cut it. Delete the middle bits that don't matter. Move that over. This is so weird looking at this so fucking zoomed in. Oh, okay. Alright, that's happening again. Okay. Yeah, just go ahead and heal clear. Because I'm going to be doing a lot more damage to you right now. Go ahead and heal. That was the appropriate time. Go ahead and add in another cut after I shut the fuck up. Go to the next time where I start speaking. And again, this is just a technique I use because I'm used to doing it. Some people like to do claps. You do loud ass audio claps, like you just clap your hands together really fucking loud. And that way you can see the peak easier on Audacity. Or in your editing program, and you can just remove it that way. I only do that for the start. That's basically what my record button press is at the very beginning. You can see why I need to edit these, because this was about a 45-minute recording session, and I only got probably, you could probably trim some of the other stuff off. I probably only got about 20 to 25 minutes worth of actual usable footage that I want you guys to watch. A lot of editing is just remembering to respect your viewers' time, honestly. I wouldn't want to watch someone sit around the forest and try to invade for 20 minutes. So I would imagine most of you wouldn't want to watch me standing still in the forest for 20 minutes at a time. Whoops, moved that a little too far. If you ever make any mistakes in Adobe Premiere, just Control Z. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Mistake gone. We edited almost exactly 39 minutes down to 23 minutes? 23 minutes and 45 seconds. So really when you're doing Let's Plays, that's what the majority of your editing is. It's just trimming down your content so you're not wasting your viewers' time. Not only is it good for, you know, keeping your viewers happy, but that's also important for retention times on YouTube. Retention times really make or break your channel. If you didn't know that, videos are ranked on search results on YouTube based on how long the average viewer watches the video. So the more of your viewers that watch the entire video through, the better your retention rates are going to be. And it also gets ranked based on user interaction. So if a lot of people leave comments, if a lot of people thumbs up, does not matter, despite popular belief, does not matter if it's a positive thumbs up or a negative thumbs down. It gets read the exact same way. Favoriting and sharing videos also considered user interaction. Stuff like that. Every single one of those things helps to also rank your video on search results. But retention rates is definitely the best thing. And the only thing I was adding in here where all these cuts are, it's called a cross dissolve. It's just a small, simple editing effect. And what it does is, I could show you, what it does is if we remove it, one clip will instantly play into the next clip. That's called a jump cut. Invading another world! So you saw how it's instantly there visually. It's going to be instantly there with the audio, but if we add in a cross dissolve, they kind of blend together. Let me make the video for you guys. Invading another world! Invading another... I think it's a little nicer than jump cuts, even though I do use jump cuts quite a bit. So that is the entire editing process. I know this video probably went on a little bit longer than it needed to. Once you're done with the editing, this is really bothering me how big these are. I need to scale these back down. Once you're done with the editing, go ahead, save the file, Control M for your exporting. I export everything in the H.2.64 codec. I have my own custom setup here. The only thing that really matters in this is the resolution, 1920 by 1080 frames per second. YouTube doesn't read anything over 30 frames, so you obviously want to get as many frames as you can, which right now is 30. Aspect ratio is 1.0 square pixels. And then for my bitrate settings, I export everything at a 20 bitrate. The higher bitrate, the better the quality, but also it increases the file size. So if you go too crazy, it'll take you a year to upload a video. But I use the CBR encoding method, excuse me, with the 20 bit rate, and I don't know how well you guys can actually see that, so I'm sorry. Then I go ahead and cue it up. Man, this is high quality entertainment. I guess this video isn't really meant to be entertaining, so I shouldn't feel too bad. I send that to the Adobe Media encoder. You can encode it directly in the software, but I use the encoder because you can get multiple videos lined up, and then I just go ahead and hit the encode button, and it does them one after another. But with my current setup, I'm using CUDA rendering settings along with just really, really good hardware. I have, I think, 25 gigs of RAM dedicated specifically to Adobe Premiere. Ooh, I'm glad I checked that. It should have had 25 gigs of RAM dedicated to Adobe Premiere. There we go. I guess I had it when I was editing, not when I was encoding. But with my current hardware setup, it's about a 1-to-1 ratio as far as time. So this episode was, what did I say, 23, basically 24 minutes long. This will take about 25 minutes to render. On my old PC setup, it was like double the time. So it was, if it was a half-an-hour video, it was between an hour and a half to render the video. Then you also have uploading, the uploading process. This video will probably take anywhere between 2 Yeah, probably right about 2 hours to upload. So, I mean, YouTube isn't a hard job, really, at least for what I do. What I do is pretty simple stuff for the most part. It's not a hard job, but it's very time consuming. So we have 40 minutes that it took me to record. We have, granted, the editing process would usually go much faster than this because I would just do it, but we have, I don't know, how long has this taken? 20 minutes. So you're already looking at an hour there. Then encoding time, we're looking at another half hour with my current hardware, longer on my old hardware, and then around 2 hours to upload. So every single 30-minute video on my channel that you see is typically between a 3 and a 4.5 hour process. Definitely time consuming. Definitely time consuming. But I'm going to go ahead and render this. Thank you all for watching this video. I hope you found it interesting. This has been requested quite a bit over the last few months, and I thought I would go ahead and show you guys how it's done. So thank you all for watching. Hope you guys have a fantastic Christmas if that's your thing, and I'll see you all later.